Here at Star Institute, we believe more than ever in the power of sensory health to transform lives. We've come a long way over the past 25 years, from the research lab at the University of Colorado to purchasing and establishing our forever home this past year here in Centennial, Colorado. What we know about sensory health and its impact continues to advance and shift tremendously. And much like the past 25 years, we continue to grow and learn. Huge progress has been made, but there is still so much more to do at Star Institute, especially as we see the overwhelming impacts of the pandemic worldwide. Through it all, we continue to focus our attention on cutting-edge treatment, research, education, and providing resources to change lives for the better.
2020 has been a challenging year for many people, and no different for our clients struggling with sensory processing challenges. It has been critical for us to continue to provide essential services through the pandemic for individuals and families who have been in search of answers and treatment and looking to find solutions and support. In the treatment center, we see over 600 individuals and families a year, not only from here in Colorado, but from across the world and from across the United States. And I'm really proud of the accomplishments that our treatment and our therapeutic team has had this year. From never closing our doors and leveling up our cleaning protocols and continuing to provide essential services all year round, including feeding services for children who were losing weight, falling off the growth chart, counseling services, and continuing to support clients' overall regulation and daily functioning impacted by changes within the community, the school, and within their family. We pivoted services to online within days, which was huge, by doing telehealth sessions, parent collaboration meetings via telehealth, evaluations, and making sure to accommodate all of our clients' needs. We created successful online groups, which provided a lifeline for kids and their families. And we did our first annual, I want to say first annual because we have to do this every year, trunk or treat for the community in the most sensory friendly and COVID friendly way. We continued school readiness to provide support for school age clients. And our new gym is getting better and better through donations and community support over the year, despite the impact of COVID-19. We still need your support to continue so our team can push through the challenges and provide essential services to those in need, as the importance has never been more critical as it is now. Help us continue to make a difference.
The mission of the Star Institute Research Department is to contribute knowledge that supports a better understanding of sensory processing and sensory integration as a domain of whole health and wellness. The impact of disordered sensory processing and integration on development and function, and integrating that knowledge as best practice for intervention. Evidence-based treatment and education for sensory processing and integration will only continue to advance through further exploration and research. With your support over the past year, we've been able to launch and complete several studies of treatment effectiveness, supporting and refining the STAR frame of reference, both as applied to individual therapy, as well as to therapy in groups, such as Bike Camp and our school readiness program. Giving right now will help STAR to continue to grow the research from the past 25 years, to increase our knowledge of the needs, and to help refine services and supports to meet those needs. This year, we published a long-awaited study of the use of wearable sensors to document changes in physiology that occur during treatment. With the growing advances in technology, your support would give us the opportunity to expand this body of knowledge, providing additional objective measures of physiological changes that occur during intervention. With your support, we will also expand our focus on treatment of adults and adolescents, as well as examining the effectiveness of the STAR feeding program. So please consider giving this year. Every dollar helps, and I promise we will put your support to good use. Thank you.
As a therapist, I recognize the value of continuing education and advanced level training information so that I can better provide services to my clients and my client families. Help us do that for therapists all over the country and around the world by giving them advanced level training that's accessible so that they can start making differences in their families' lives. Help us get this information about sensory processing and the impact it has on function and day-to-day living and learning to educators, to dentists and pediatricians, to mental health providers, so that they can better support their individual client populations. Help us get that information to community members and parents and religious institutions so that they can better support those with sensory processing disorders and challenges, people who have sensory processing disorder or autism or ADHD, and so many others. It will only benefit those people to get this information. Help us get it to them in languages they understand, with strategies that they can start implementing right away. We need your help. Help us empower those around us so that everyone can benefit and everyone can lead their fullest and most authentic lives.
We continue to meet therapists, teachers, and health professionals who tell us that they wish they had information on sensory processing differences sooner. Families are still coming through our doors, desperate for understanding, in turmoil, and looking for urgent and immediate help. It doesn't have to be like this. Your generosity today will help us raise more awareness around the world for those struggling with sensory challenges and the communities around them who are in need of help, profoundly changing their lives for the better. We thank you for your support and dedication in our mission to transform communities and heal families through sensory health. We could not do this without you. From the Star family, we wish you a happy holiday season and stay safe.